I built a $1 million business on YouTube with one offer, 3 separate YouTube channels, and a system that turns strangers into clients while YouTube pays me for it. And since then, this same system has generated over $35 million for our clients. So in this video, I'm gonna give you the exact same blueprint to build this for your own business. And I know this works because we've used it across 200 plus clients, and many of them consistently generate over $100,000 every single month from YouTube. So when most people hear that I made $1 million on YouTube with just a single offer, they assume that I have a YouTube channel that has millions of subscribers. But in reality, I have 3 smaller channels, and they all work together like a well-oiled machine. The first channel is called Amplify Views. That is my broad channel, and that is where I post our top of funnel content that targets anyone who wants to grow on YouTube. My second channel is my business channel, and that is Linden, Chasteen. The content that I post there is specifically for business owners who want to use YouTube to acquire clients and nurture leads. Now, most of the content on this page is educational, so it would be considered more middle of funnel. And the third channel is called the Amplify Accelerator, and that one is pure testimonials and case studies of clients who have gone through our program and have gotten great results. Now, why did I create 3 separate channels instead of just putting them all onto one? Well, it's because each channel talks to a completely different person at a completely different stage of the buying process. Amplify Views attracts strangers, or the people who have never heard of me before. They are searching how do I grow on YouTube and then finding my very broad content. While this doesn't target our direct ICP, it targets one step outside of our direct ICP. Then Linden Chasteen builds trust with business owners. These are people who already know that they want to use YouTube for their business, but they simply just need someone to show them the exact system on how it works. And then Amplify Accelerator closes skeptics. These are people who are interested or maybe have even booked a sales call already, but they need to see proof that this actually works before they buy. So now that you know the structure, let's dive into how each of these channels actually work. First is the broad channel. Typical videos on this channel talk about how to grow on YouTube, whether that's finding ideas or outliers, understanding the right settings to put on your video, or choosing the right thumbnail. Here are a few of the biggest outliers that we've had on that channel, or the videos that are the most popular. These are videos that anybody interested in YouTube growth would click on, but they are not designed to sell anything or pitch my program. They are genuinely just useful pieces of content for people who want to grow on YouTube. But what's the point of making all of this content if I'm not going to pitch people, right? Because we don't want views, we want money. Well, there are 3 key reasons why I do this. First, the Amplify Views channel acts as a great case study for my business. Obviously, we sell YouTube growth, and if I can show that I can grow my own YouTube channel, to really big numbers like we have, then that is extremely valuable to use on different sales calls, and especially the fact that we've also made $1 million plus from that channel. No other YouTube agency can say that. We are the only YouTube agency that has grown their own big YouTube channel as well, which instantly sets us apart from the competition. Second is the organic retargeting effect, because whenever someone watches one of my broad videos, they will get recommended more similar videos from the YouTube algorithm by my channel. And once they've watched a few of those and maybe even subscribed to the channel, they'll start to get recommended some of the less popular videos that I've made, which are typically more technical and in-depth training. And as they spend more time watching these videos, they begin to know, like, and trust me, which significantly increases the chances of them opting into something like our lead magnet, which is our free YouTube course. We actually close a surprising amount of revenue from that lead magnet, even though our target audience on that broader channel is not business owners. Because we're targeting just one step outside of our ICP, we are still able to get a ton of business owners on there. Oftentimes, if a video goes viral, we'll book a lot more sales calls on that less targeted video than we would on a direct video that's targeted to our ICP, because it's going to get 1,000 to 10,000 times the amount of traffic. But to take the most advantage of the broad channel, we essentially funnel everything down to a lead magnet where we give away a free YouTube course. And it might surprise you, but that free YouTube course is actually where we make a ton of revenue. Whenever we see a business owner that comes through, we'll instantly go ahead and shoot them a DM and get them into a proper setting conversation to see if they would potentially be a good fit to work together. And third, the broad channel integrates really strategically with the other 2 channels. Even though the targeting is broad, there are plenty of business owners that still watch these videos. So that small subsection of the broad audience, if they don't automatically go and join the school, will want to watch more and more of my content to see how that can apply to their business. And that is where the niche channel comes in, which is specifically made for higher level business owners. And this is really where the content funnel starts to come into play. Which, by the way, if you want my team and I to build you a high converting content funnel on your channel, what we'll do is we'll handle the entire process for you so that all you have to do is show up and film. We'll do all the strategy, come up with all of the ideas, do all of the titles, the thumbnails, build out your entire team with editors, thumbnail designers so that you don't have to do any of the heavy lifting, then build out top, middle, and bottom of funnel content to attract new viewers, nurture them, and convert them. So if you know you need YouTube and you want to do it in the right way from the start, then go ahead and click the link down below, schedule a time with me and my team, and we'll see if it's a good fit. So on this business channel, I'm making videos like I copied Hormozy's sales funnel and it made me $70,000 per month, or how to build a YouTube channel so premium viewers beg you to buy. These are specifically about using YouTube to generate revenue and not just building an audience. Now, the view count on this channel channel is significantly lower than the broad channel. But that is completely fine because on this channel, we're not going for views. We're going for videos that target our direct ICP and add value. Think about amplify views like a shotgun, blasting a wide radius to get a few hits in the noise. Then Linden Chasteen is like a sniper rifle, ignoring the crowd to hit only high-value prospects. And it's the exact strategy that Alex Becker and Iman Gaji used to skyrocket their business growth. They first built a massive main channel and then started a second, third, and sometimes even fourth YouTube channel, where certain people from their main channel will filter into their more niche specific content. And that allows them to make millions of dollars from multiple different audiences. But the sniper rifle strategy is only effective when you have the right positioning. You see, most business owners starting off on YouTube just copy the biggest channels, simply because they just like watching those videos. They look up to creators like Hormozi, Iman, Dan Martell, and then try to model what they're currently doing. But because everyone is doing this, they never end up standing out. They simply fall into the category of a Hormozi or an Iman copycat. And while they may be able to attract the same audience as those bigger creators, they will never convert that audience because they are no different than the market leader. I mean, why would somebody buy from the Hormozi copycat when they could just buy from Hormozi? And that's where what I like to call a category king comes into play. Rather than becoming a carbon copy of another person on YouTube, you focus your content on your unique advantages. If all I did was talk about scaling businesses, it'd be very hard for me to stand out to the other people who are making more money than me. And of course, when you do this, you're gonna get fewer views. Because when I apply this positioning to every single video, the entire channel targets my ideal clients. A business owner who already has an offer and wants to learn how YouTube can replace their paid ad spend and help them sign more clients organically. That is a very specific person. And when that person finds this channel, they see 20 or 30 videos all directly aimed at their exact situation. They don't see growth content mixed with vlogs mixed with business advice. Instead, every single video reinforces that I am the person who helps business owners generate revenue from YouTube. And the funnel on this channel works the exact same as before. Each video includes a quick CTA, sending people direct to a VSL landing page. And because the viewer has already watched multiple videos on this channel before they ever click that link, the VSL doesn't have to do any crazy lifting. It's simply just a walkthrough of how we work with people. They already trust me, they already understand the system, so the landing page just formalizes everything that they already know. So now you've seen how the broad channel generates traffic and how the niche channel converts them. But the piece that makes our close rate absurdly high on our sales calls is the third channel. And without this, you are leaving the hardest part of the sale up to a single conversation on a phone call. So the entire job of the Amplify Accelerator channel is social proof. In fact, this channel has nothing else but great client case studies and testimonials. You can see videos from Joel Kaplan talking about how we generated him over $750,000 every single month from YouTube. Or Chandler Satan, who we added an additional $40,000 a month directly to his bottom line while making his paid ads more effective, generating over $1.6 million in a single year. Or Eric Cavallars, who consistently makes over $100,000 per month from his channel. They're all on camera and they're all sharing exactly what it was like to work with us. These are trusted names in the space that anybody who's in info knows. And when they see somebody that they trust saying good things about us and what we do, they start to trust us a lot more as well. Now here's exactly how we fit this into our sales process. When someone books a call through our VSL landing page, my team sends them a link to the Amplify Accelerator. On the thank you page, we embed the thank you page video as an unlisted video on our Amplify Accelerator channel. We also give them an option where we have step 1, watch the video, step 2, confirm the call, step 3, check out our reviews. What happens after they watch that thank you page video, Google will automatically cookie them. And then when they're opening the YouTube app on their phone, when they're sitting down to watch another video, they're going to get retargeted with our testimonials again and again and again and again. Typically that process happens continuously for around 6 months. So by the time the prospect hops on a sales call, they have not only seen our testimonials on their homepage, but they've also consumed a couple as well. And the craziest part is they don't even have to consume any testimonials because they're gonna get automatically retargeted with them on their homepage. They'll just see the name, they'll see the testimonial quote as a thumbnail on their homepage. Whether they click the video or not, they're still going to see that we got this person that they know a great result. But we find that majority of the people who do hop on our calls have consumed a good amount of our testimonials already. And that basically tees up the closer to just be an order taker and essentially just do an onboarding call because the bulk of the selling has already happened. And remember, none of these videos on the testimonials channel are optimized at all for the YouTube algorithm. Let's say we book 50 calls in a month. If 50 people watch some of those testimonial videos, even though that's only 50 views, the amount of revenue that we make per view on that is ridiculous. And that channel is doing its job perfectly. So that is the full 3-channel machine. Broad for reach, niche for trust, and testimonials for proof. Now, if you want to see how one of the biggest business owners on the planet leverages YouTube to make over $100 million a year, I broke down the full thing on this video right here. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.